mental health, entrepreneurship. Let's talk about it. I know one of my goals is to simplify and demystify these two different things for you guys. And I know that we tend to see it as two separate things, but I'm going to help you guys understand how it's one and the same, okay? Mental health is entrepreneurship. So one of the key factors that makes mental health entrepreneurship is the fact that mental health, the more that you allow yourself to open your mind, and we're going to talk about how do you specifically literally open your mind, because I know some of these concepts, it's hard to really register and to put into practice. So that's my goal, is to literally demystify it and put it into practice in a behavioral way and in a common sense way too. So it's not this like metaphysical thing or, holistic thing. It's actual, just your understanding your own mind and your own body. So this is definitely going to be a series for you guys to stay in the moment here with me and start to practice these things outside of, of these videos here. And one of the most important parts to understand is that there are levels of consciousness. Like, who would have thought, right? Like, and I know that you guys have heard of that. And it's one of the things that really will allow you to have a different perspective. And another thing that people get stuck on are perspectives, right? And mindset shifts. And unfortunately, that's not the actual core or the actual root that you guys want to pluck out. So a lot of this stuff has been depleted of its power because it's been said everywhere and it's all over the place. And in a way, it does have absolutely something to do with mental health and entrepreneurship, of course. But it's not the end all be all, actually. Like, once you get a hold on perspectives and stuff like that, no, it's actually more about relationships. And most importantly, the relationship that you have with yourself. And super cliche, I know. And all these cliches, we're going to start to break them down here on the show. So I hope that you guys stay tuned and stay connected. One of the things that I'm going to look forward to do is that I'm looking to build my family here, like for the long term, like my life. Like, it's been such a process for me to put this stuff into practice that honestly it's gotten a little lonely, and I'm super excited to get back here, back into socialization, and especially here on social media, to start helping you guys that are here for me and for me to connect to. So, I hope that you guys are here for the long run for sure. And I'm as of right now, I just want to inspire you guys that are truly, just driven to feel better, to do better, to open up opportunities for yourself, to, be engaged in the content. And hopefully I show up in your feed if you don't follow yet. But I definitely hope that you will start to, you know, chip in at the stuff that I'm going to be giving you guys, because I think it is so needed right now. One of the reasons that I came out of my, slumber is like the need for mental health right now, and for mental health to be something simplified and something that we can utilize every single day to feel better with everything going on. If anything, one of the most common things that I'm hearing right now is the state of the world. Absolutely. Like, everything that's happening, like, how could we not? You know what I mean? Like, there is this senseless killing that's happening, financial problems. Our leadership here in the US is crap. And people are losing a sense of direction, and especially with the overwhelm that you guys have, there is a lot of stress. People feel powerless with everything that's happening. So I hope to create this space for you guys, for us to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, really get down to the root of what is not allowing us to grow, to create new in our lives, and also to help others when they need it the most. I think that's one of the most hardest things that we're seeing right now, is the sense that you want to do more, you do want to help others, but you can't, and you don't even know how to get started. We need to start to work on whatever this is that we're all feeling, you know? And I'm here to simplify it for you guys because I know that there is so much that we can do here, during our lifetime. And there is so much here for you guys to take advantage of. And I'm going to help you guys take leaps and bounds like forward in the stuff that you guys want to do, because there's so much waiting for you guys, and not just for you as an individual, but honestly the change that we can do as people. One of the things that really inspires me right now, and the reason why a lot of this stuff that I'm going to give you guys is going to be completely free here on the podcast and on the show and on my content, is the fact that entrepreneurs are really making it happen right now. You can honestly start to see how entrepreneurs single-handedly can make so much change in people's lives, and not just in the quality of people's lives, like the way that they manage their companies, the way that they run their employees, and the spirit that they create in their companies, but specifically change that people do in the world, which is what we need right now. So my goal is to honestly make you guys successful and wealthy so that you guys can really put your guys' passion and impact to work. That is my goal. That's why I'm here. And honestly, that is my purpose. And, it's really important right now to like wake the fuck up. Like there is so much going on right now. And on top of everything that's happening, like there's a lot of sadness going on around us, and obviously senseless things that are happening. And I definitely have a vision where more people will become more conscious, and eventually you guys will be a part of that process. And what happens when you start to break open these parts of you, it really starts to grip at your passion naturally. I've worked with so many different people, and I've seen a process that goes from beginning into another phase, and then another phase, and then another phase, but it's always linked to yourself and your passion. If you really want to live your life to the fullest and in the most meaningful of ways. And one of the things that I really want to start to cement for you guys, because a lot of people spend a lot of time feeling sorry for themselves, feeling hard on themselves, and feeling like there's something wrong with them, when you're just having a hard time understanding your body. You're having a hard time understanding your mind and your body. And again, another cliche, right? Like the mind-body connection. And what the hell is that? Like, how do you go and do that? And I understand, because in the beginning I was super like, what the heck? Like, I knew that my goal was to like understand these things, these concepts, and put them into practice. And but I didn't really understand just how challenging it is. And once you arrive in your practice, you realize how much it's just a different world. It's a different world that you live, and the way that you show up in the world, and living in that 5D space. And obviously I'm going to get into all that for you guys too, to start wrapping your head around what is this consciousness work that people are doing? How are they creating opportunities for themselves? How are they making money in ways that it's never been done before? The world is creating millionaires by the days with the opportunities that you guys have at your disposal. And it doesn't matter what country you live in, wherever you're hearing this podcast, wherever you're going to be tuning in from, you are going to be able to take advantage of the resources that I'm going to be giving you guys, because all of the resources that I'm going to give you guys are available worldwide.